nutcha stunt. They put that up there like, oh, all you gotta do is look it up on the internet and you know what that is. Then they put a statue up on the thing, some metal statue thing. Waste of money. Come down. This is a poop pipe. This is the poop going out to sea. Come on, let's go. There's a poop pipe near you. I guarantee it. Gotta get that poop out of there. Very, very calm. iPhone can't hang with the focus. As soon as I look over there, my eyes are focused. Weird. Isn't it weird? It's like a lens. And it's just always in focus. Isn't that weird? Your eyes, like, the only time that they get out of focus is when something obscures the lens. You know? Come on! What are you doing? Hurry up! Come on! What do you want to bet he stops before he gets here? Oh. You should have taken that bet. You should have taken that bet, right, buddy? I did some posts, not videos. I just posted, I think they're called posts, you know, like a little picture. There's this channel called My Lunch Break, and go check it out if you like. I mean, it's really pretty good. The guy does a good job. I'm not gonna say he doesn't. I talked about it when I first found it. Probably, I don't know, I'm not good at that time. It was a while ago, let's say that. Looks like a hand. The pointer finger is all fucked up. Anyways, so I found it and it was like this guy. It was like he was in his car. It's the feeling that I really got. I got this like feeling like he got in his car on his lunch break and he went and he was at the park or something and he was talking to this thing. Maybe it started that way. I don't know. Maybe it really started that way. I don't know. Maybe it was just made to look like that. Maybe it was just the way I wanted it to be. Remember that thing I said, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. You know? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. And then it's something different every time, you know. Not when I did it. I said the same thing over and over again because I don't remember the things that they were saying. But, oh wow, let's go down to the beach. We gotta. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got the things coming off the ends of the wings. There's two big main ones and then there's little ones around it. And, they disappear. It's just a disturbance in the air. Come on. It's not. it doesn't look anything like what we say they're spraying when we say they're spraying. You know, those things disappear like in a second. In 1 sec. Oh, that one just looks cool, doesn't it? Sorry. Don't be so crazy. Don't go your own way so much. You're tied to me. This is embarrassing. Whoa. Boom. I like hearing Bart Simpson sing. I bought you a diamond ring, and I have a very big thing. Whoa. Whoa. Like Joey says, whoa. Whoa. Not Joey on Friends. Is there Joey on Friends? No. It's that one Joey. What show was that? I think it was. What happened? Had backfire. This is embarrassing. Alright. I don't like walking through here because you sink in it. You see? I'm not doing that. Come on, we'll find a better spot. Good girl. Whoops. My bad. Guru! You're leaking! He's leaking! Oh, he stopped. I keep looking because I'm expecting my ride to come. I'm just kidding. This is embarrassing. I want to fuck off. Today's my day off, so I can't really fuck off because I'm already fucked off. Come on. I want to drop the ball. I want to like a big thing going on, and I just want to not do it. And people, why didn't you do it? And I say, I didn't want to. And they're like, you're out of here. You're out of here, McGuire. Pack your things and go. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Thank you. I'm too much of a wimp to do it on my own. So I had to get asked to leave. It's my way of opting out and making sure that the people that have the decision to let me stay or go want me to go. Anyways, back to this dude on his fucking lunch break. It's not his lunch break anymore. He fucking quit that job. He ain't got the old job no more. Now he's got subscribers. He's got Patreons. They got badges. You don't need no stinking badges. They got badges and all this shit. Depending on how much money and how long you've been giving them money. How much money? So you could buy them tickets to go around and look at buildings for what, like a minute? And all these buildings, there's pictures because people live in these areas. You don't need to spend no goddamn money. It's just spending some money. If you spend some money, well then he's got to be honest, right? If you spend money, he's got to be honest because you paid him. Fucking A. I'm really kind of sick of it. And whatever. I wanna pay you so that you don't have to do all the horrible fucking things that I have to do to stay alive. I want to pay you. I want to pay you so you can do all that, so you can complain about the same things that I complain about. Nobody fucking pays me. I would feel stupid if somebody fucking paid me. Pay me to care about myself. Pay me to care about other people. All these fucking, oh, I'd love to help you, but you don't have any insurance. What a fucking loser. If you're a doctor, you're a fucking loser. You're a shitbag. I'm gonna say that right out loud. You're a shitbag. Sounds funny because I don't have any teeth. But you're a shitbag. If you're a doctor, you're a shitbag. Come on here and fucking plead your case if you want to. I doubt you're even listening. You know a doctor? Send them my video. I don't fucking care. Well, what are they gonna come say? Oh no, viruses are really real. People die from them all the time. Haven't you heard of the Spanish plague? No, I've never heard of it. What is it? Could you tell me a story about it? I know about Star Trek and shit like that. Why don't you put it into that context, and then I'll believe you. Well, you see, Captain Kirk came down, and he had this thing living inside him. It was a parasite living inside him. Oh, so that's a virus? No. Oh, okay. Change the story up. Well, he's got this virus. What's a virus? It lives off of you. What? Isn't that a parasite? Well, I guess if it lives off of you, but this one kills you. Oh, didn't that got a name too? Certain kind of parasite that kills you. Non-symbiotic. It just takes. Boo! That was cool. Boom! I like to say boom. Shaka. What are you? It's an arrow. Arrow points that way. It's a sign from God. He says, Jesus is over there. Go save him. I mean, go over there. He'll save you. Okay. Okay, I'm going. You see me going? Another airplane. There's a baby seal in me. It's curing my cancer. It comes from cancer. Cancer comes from baby seals. And they cure cancer and cause it. Uh-oh. No, wait. They don't cause it. They come from it. Okay. Weird. Maybe you want cancer so that you can have a baby seal. I love it when they're wet. This right here is the pituitary gland of a giant. This right here is a piece of candy from a giant. That one's going in my pocket. 'Cause I like candy. Uh-oh, soft. It was soft back there. I like candy. I want candy. Sugar? Oh, sugar. Do you like sugar? Yes. I like sugar. Sugar's bad for you. Good. Good is bad for you. Bad is good for you. Happy is good for you. Happy makes you sad. If you're happy, you're gonna be sad, right? Once you become happy, all that's left, the next stage is sadness. Happiness leads to sadness. It's all your perspective. Sorry, I ruined your day. I don't know. I think if we all met in person, you probably... I don't think people like me. People on the internet say they like me, but I think it's because you don't know me in person. I don't know. Maybe you would like me. Can you like me if I don't like myself? I think that's kind of a tricky... It's not a good way to think. I mean, sure, I don't think anybody likes themselves, and I don't think it's bad. I think that as you encounter more things, you realize more and more about the things that you do. And I don't think that people have the intent to be bad or harmful or anything like that, because I mean, I've been that, and really it's not fun. I got all sorts of stories. I mean, I've never done anything that I consider or that I think other people would consider really horrible, but I've done things that I think are bad. And the person that I was at that time, I don't like somebody that's willing or able to do those things. And if I did those things, then I didn't like myself. But you see, it's not that I don't like myself for no reason. It's more of like I don't like the things that I've allowed myself to do. And so, I mean, if you had a button and you didn't know, I mean, it was like a stipulation. You're never going to know who it was. But you push this button and it kills them, and you get what? Let's say, I don't want to say $1 million because that's too much. I want it to be like, you get $5,000 if you kill somebody with this button. Would you push it? I don't think you'd push it, would you? I wouldn't push it. You never know who it was, though. That seems kind of sad. What if you, okay now, what if, you know, it's other people that have pushed the button? Because you can't do it to somebody that doesn't have any part in the system, you know. So if you kill somebody that didn't push the button, that wouldn't be fair. And so that's kind of what everybody does, is we all push the button because somebody else will push the button, and us that push the button are the only ones that are affected by other people pushing the button. But I guess maybe people aren't. I don't know, are they? Let's think about that. Push the button. What are you crying about? Did you find something? What do you got? I don't want to go. Fun. This is embarrassing. I don't know how to stop saying it. Bart Simpson, come here. Where'd he go? Bart and Lisa Simpson. That's Bart Simpson, that's Lisa Simpson. That makes me Homer. Go! Do 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 do. Whoa! Dog attack! Roof! I found some gold on the beach. I put it in my teeth. You can be my bella. Look at this. Have that thing fucking fall on you. I'm scared. You know that? I'm scared. Scared. I get scared on a beach. Look at the. This iceberg has balls. 3 of them. Weird. I saw this thing where Lady Gaga isn't a lady at all. Isn't that weird? And she gets asked about it, he gets asked about it, they get asked about it in interviews. They're like, yeah, bro, I got a dick. I got a dick. I'm a boy. Is it a boy? Does it have a pussy? Is it a both? A both? Both? Is it a both? A both? 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 I see a smiley face, but then it's gone. Toxic cryptic messages. So there's this channel called Elusive Truths, and they show interesting things, and then all of a sudden I'm like realizing that every time I watch anything of theirs, I'm like, why can't they fucking say it? Why don't they just fucking say it? Oh no, my channel's gonna get deleted. Huh? Say your fucking shit. Got this fucking video. Don't say nothing about it. Everybody in the comment section is fucking wild and fucking crazy. Just wild and crazy fucking bullshit spewing left and right. All stroking this guy. And then I'm like, you just got unrecommended, you know? They loved my comment. Good for you. I guess that's what I do too, I guess. Don't ever say anything though. Don't say anything, because if you say something, then we all know. The fool doesn't always talk. Anyways, the fooler, I guess. They're probably not fools. I don't think I don't think this lunch break motherfucker or this elusive truth shy guy oh well, people don't like me. Okay, let's fuck it. Some people like me and they talk to me, so I'm gonna talk back. I like the Toyota. I think Toyotas are cool. If I had to buy like an older truck or something like that, I like Toyotas. I think they look cool. I like the old Nissans. The old Nissan trucks look cool. I love the square body Chevys. I'm not a big fan of the Fords, but the ones from around the 70s really look cool because those I grew up with, and I'm used to those. The ones in the 80s I think are ugly and plain. I don't like those. I like a few from the 90s and stuff where they look like the futuristic, yeah, basically 90s, early 2000s. Hey, come here. You're too far. Come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. Come here. Guru. 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 Like that, the big old square bodies. I was talking in a comment that I used to have Blazers. I'm like an obsessed person. Come here. I always want to know the most that I can about the things. Come here that I'm interested in. Thank you. Jeez, why you gotta make it so hard? And so I had a whole bunch of them because I'm like swapping parts and this and that. And I really love the full-size Blazers, and I wouldn't mind having like a street racer one. You know, tubbed in the back and with big motor in the front and supercharger, and I don't know. I've just never been a fan of turbo, but supercharger would be awesome. And you know, the Blazers are cool because you can take the back off them, and then you got a convertible truck, but you still have the thing above you, so you get like it can rain, and the people in the back seat might get wet, the dogs or whatever is back there. I don't think right there is a good idea. Come on. So that, I guess if I was gonna buy another car, that's probably what I want. But actually, I've already had those, so I'm not real interested in getting one of those. Come on, Guru. But like an early 60s, I just thought of that. That's always been my favorite. Come on, I don't even see anything over there. Yuki, come here. There's nothing over there. It was really cheap, and it was the only one I've ever really seen around here. I almost got a wagon, the Suburban, the early Suburbans from the 60s. Anyways, it's just a metal box on a frame, and then you put whatever motor you want in there. I mean, whatever you want. All this stuff. Come on, why you gotta be so stupid? Come this way. You're just obsessed. You don't think any of this out. Look at her. Doesn't go around the thing. Alright. Wanna try it? Look. This dog. You taking me? Oh, there was a person. Good, we missed him. This is embarrassing. This way. But I got a lot of cars already and nowhere to put them. No time to work on them. And people were mad at me for not fixing my Rocky. I didn't get it. But anyways, we got this new Toyota. Looking back on it, I'd say the RAV4 was getting to the point where it needed to be worked on, and I'm not scared to work on it. But the things that I needed to do, I've never done before. So realistically, I know it's not going to be a one-day project, and it could be a kill the car project. So we needed reliable transportation. We had steady work and we've been paying our bills, so we had good credit. And we went and bought this car because we didn't have the money to spend on a car. But I've always felt like there's no way out of this and you're gonna be a slave forever. So I just signed up to get some compensation for being a slave in the form of a vehicle. I don't like other cars, really. Toyota is just the best, I think. I like America, but I don't like the Blazers anymore. All the Chevys are ugly. All the Fords are ugly. I'd never buy a Kia. Hyundais are cool, but it's for sheep activities. I'm not a sheep, so I needed a rig. The 4Runner is built like a truck. It's on a frame. Now, everything being new, it's got traction control. You can get stuck on just ice. Like if this was all ice, the car could get stuck on that, literally on that. Nothing. They say you can turn it off, but you can't turn it off. You can't. I've made it come back on. In every instance of turning it off, it will come back on. So I don't like that. It's got a push button start. There's talk about they can just call up, the police can just call up and they got the serial number and everything. The car will tell on you. It will tell them what car it is, what the number is to turn it off. All you need is the access code. Come on. And they can turn it off. So I'm not liking that. Everybody's like, oh, well, what are you going to be doing to make them want to do that? I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. Who knows? It's got a locker in the back. But you have to be in four-wheel drive. Low. You have to be in four. Whoa, good boy. You have to be in four-wheel. Come on. Come on. You have to be in 4 low to engage it. Come on. All that crawl control stuff on the top. You have to be in 4 low to engage it. I've used it before. It's useless. It's useless. I tried to crawl up a sand hill. It was a really steep sand hill that I've driven my 89 Subaru GL up and down and sideways across. Anyways, try to drive this thing up it in the crawl control stuff, and all it does is dig a fucking hole and then start putting the brakes on while it's trying to go forward. It's it does its thing, but it's like it's like a trick that you show people. Oh, watch this, I can dig it down to the frame and it'll crawl out. But it won't crawl up a fucking hill. It won't. But then you take that off, put it in 4 high, and you just turn off the traction control as much as you can, and you can power up the hill. What the fuck? I mean, so I guess you gotta be smarter than the car these days. But the car is good. Okay, so let's see. They say you got 17, which is what the RAV4 gets with the V6, same size V6. So yeah, I believe it gets 17 in the city, and then the RAV4 gets like 24, 26 on the, maybe even 28 on the highway, and this thing says it gets 21. And before I changed anything on it, I got it up to like 23 average miles to the gallon, and that's on the shitty ass. I mean, they're good tires, I guess, but not for what I want. They were road tires, and I took them off road, and they did things, but they didn't do the things that you're gonna eventually need to do doing those other things. So they're just gonna get you in trouble. So I didn't like them. So I didn't want just mud tires, small mud tires, because the car doesn't have any clearance the way it is. And so I had to lift the car. I lifted it 3 inches. And Toyota has it set up where, oops, probably shouldn't do that. Toyota has it set up where it's not real convenient to lift the vehicle. It's actually, I would say, set up so that you have to do a lot of shit. So Joe Blow can't lift the vehicle very easily. You're gonna have to take it to a shop and do all this stuff. I mean, really, you could do it very easily, but if you've never done it before, you're gonna have a headache. But I'd still say try, do it yourself. Don't take it to a shop. And anyways, if you want to lift it like in a way for it to be totally capable, super duper off-roader, you're gonna spend another $10,000. Easy. $10,000 easy. And the dealer had a convenience fee that basically ate up the whole fucking lift. They had like an $8,500 convenience fee. You could walk away, not have a car, or you could pay the convenience fee on a financing thing. I don't know. I guess I'm stupid. I don't know. I got the car though. I got what I want. So anyways, I don't think I'd ever buy new again. But we had a brand new Tundra. I like the Tundra too. The Tundra was a sweet truck. I didn't have the new one with the stupid crafty all engine. I just had the iForce engine, which was really good. That thing was fast, but that thing really pissed me off with the traction control, and my gas mileage in the Tundra was an average of 9 miles to the gallon. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying about this thing. So you lift it, just lifting it 3 inches, killed the gas mileage. I think it gets like 14 on the highway now. 14 on the highway, and that's less than it used to get in the city. And so in the city, it probably, I think I average 11 or something like that, 12. It really is not impressive at all. And the tires I have aren't super aggressive. They're more aggressive than before, but all the stuff changed when you lift the car. So all the aerodynamics, I guess, is the only thing that changed it. Weird, huh? When I put the tires on, they didn't change it as much as the lift did. But you gotta play to pay. There's other things. If you're gonna want to go off-road and you're gonna want a winch, they don't come with a winch. You're gonna have to put the winch in the front up there. You probably have to buy a plate or build a plate and fashion all this stuff. They come with plastic bumpers. The plastic bumpers are gonna get damaged the first time that you hit anything. Here in Alaska, you think that a snowbank is gonna be okay, you know, and it's just a piece of ice that looks like snow. That'll break your car. There's so many cars around with all the bottoms of them, the air dams, the diffusers and things are all busted off. The plastic that they put on the bottom of people's cars is all over the place in the summertime. When the snow melts, you'll see it in all these snowbanks have at least 10 bottoms of cars in them. So I don't know. I'm talking a lot, but well, I'd get a Toyota. If you're gonna buy one, I would buy a Toyota. Hyundai is cool too, but I don't. Like I said, it's a cheap car. It's like buying a VCR. At least this is still kind of a car. They're trying like hell to make it not a car, like a cheapo thing, and it's way different. Like the hood on these, the doors, everything. It's a quiet car, but it's not a Lexus. I mean, they have this higher thing that's a Lexus. If you don't want to hear the road and do all that stuff, I mean, I don't understand why. If it was me, I would get the body of one of these, because I mean, you could buy the touchscreen stuff, but this thing doesn't really do anything cool. I would get one of those tablet things for your cars, and because a tablet doesn't break the bank, I mean, and it's not proprietary where it has to be like stuck in there forever. Like this Toyota thing, they have to have an agreement to be able to talk to anybody. And then all this safety stuff, Toyota has to be like, oh yeah, we promise to make it so that they can't use the DVD player on the road, and we're gonna make it as hard as we can so they can't modify their car, you know, all this stuff. I'd get one of these and I would cut the suspension off the front, and I'd put a live front axle in there. A solid axle swap is what a lot of people call it, and I would lift the fucker up and I'd put it on 40-inch tires. I'd even think about maybe even some portal axles on those axles, or portals on the axles, and then yeah, lift that fucker and lock it front and back, get the crawling gears, and maybe even a dual transfer case so you can have the crawling gears and even super duper more crawling gears where like you could pull a train. You could pull a train. not what those weirdos are thinking. That kind of train. Come on, ride that train. What the fuck? Have you heard that song? Come on, ride that train. Ride it. The world's just so fucked. What are they doing? People let their kids listen to that. Anyways, I'd buy old.